Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn, and today we are back over in our desolate corner over here, and we are finally going to take the time and make it not quite so inhospitable. Our reservoir here will fill up eventually, and it will take out the ability for a lot of these to work. So we're going to start off with a couple of different things. The first thing I want to do is get in a road to the very top level over here. And we will put in, let's say, oops, we actually want a ladder right over the dam. There we go, something like that. And then on the other side, it'll come down. And we will toss in some water pumps up here. 3 looks good to me. Let's go down, across there, go into here. Now, we're also going to need some more pumps in this area. I think this will be where we pick up most of the water from at the time. So let's just do a staircase here. There we go. Grab that road, come on over here. We're going to start with, let's put a water pump here. And then I'd like another one here. So we'll just build out just a little bit here. There we go. We'll get a 1 in here. We'll get 1 there. Connect these in. And let's get maybe a 3rd and a 4th in here as well, so that there'll be plenty of water to go around. Yep, there we go. We're going to need, nope, 3s. It's a little farther down there than it looks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and a 1 and a 3. There we go. And finally, the road across. Now, eventually, a lot of this will get flooded out at different times. No, let's just do this. There we go. We'll say these are important, but they're paused. And we might come in and put in an automation system for them as well eventually. But we'll come back to that if it starts to become a pain to handle it. The next part is really one of the big parts of this episode. We're going to take this terrace right here, and we're going to turn it into a very, very large water farm, which means we're going to build dams up around the edge and then use the side of this dam to keep some of the water in. We'll put in some aquatic farms and some water dumps, and hopefully all the water that's coming in from over here can help fuel that. So let's take a look here. We are going to need to get rid of this. We're going to, let's just grab this. It's much quicker. There we go. We'll have to get rid of this and this so they can get down there. Now let's grab our dams here. Levee and dam pieces. We want the long ones, but we only want it to be 1 high. So we'll just go this way for now. Don't really need to go in that direction because adding those won't really help. In fact, let's make this look a little nicer here. We'll go a 1x2 and we'll do corner block. Yep. There we go. Corner block there. 1 there. Let's toss in all the corner blocks here first, so then we can just come back and fill in a couple more things. We are definitely going to have to move this. So let's take you out of there. Yep. And all of you can come out of there. And we will rebuild it. Let's say right here for now. That looks good. We'll even do a couple more of these. And we'll go from there on that particular portion. But let's go back to the bridge here. Or the farm. There's going to be a bridge. There's going to be a bridge right here eventually. See, now here's where I wish you could do half a block of dirt. or just remove half a block of dirt somehow. That would make those look much better. But let's get the last one in here. This has to come out of there, of course. So you can come out of there. I don't much care about the rest of this. We'll just leave those in for now. Here, going to grab... yep, there's our levees. Nope, we don't want it on top. Take these around the edge here. We'll get the longer ones there. There we go. There we go. Grab the 1x3s. There we go. There we go. Any more 1x3s needed? Nope. What about 1x2s? Yep, need one there. Need one there. And we're gonna need a 1x1. Or just a normal levee. There we go. And we'll take a road out here. Maybe. I think that... There we go. Had to think about that. Not sure what was going on there, but it happens. And we'll just come around this way. Now let's set up for stairs. You go down here. I guess I didn't need to get rid of that after all. Okay. Oh well. No big deal. They can walk that way, and we'll let them get all of this stuff in, and we'll come back and take a look at that in a minute. I'm noticing our mountaintop has a ton of kits in it. 9 kits currently, with currently 8 places that they need to work yet. So we need to get them a little bit more well-being, and maybe that would help. So the first thing I've noticed is there's not really a place down here to get wet fur for them. So let's grab the well-being. We will toss in, let's say, a couple of showers. Now, this probably won't work most of the dry season, but it'll work at least for a little bit. So let's put in, let's say 2 of them right here. We'll come out here, build on 2 there, 2 there, and we will toss in a couple of showers here. There we go. That can help them at least feel a little bit better. They've got a couple of campfires, which should be plenty. They've got 2 rooftop terraces, which should be plenty. So what else in this district could we really do for them? They've got, looks like rooftops is good for now. So we'll go with that, and we'll come back and take a look. They might need some more shrines, or maybe a temple eventually. Down here, I'm going to put in a couple more of these water pumping stations on the low tide, I guess you could call it, the low reservoir, because the last drought really drained the water out for us. And I'm hoping that if we at least have a couple more, we can keep up. And if it turns out that we need, 3 more after this, we'll put those in as well. I'm going to make sure that those are marked high priority, though. While our desolate corner over here seems to be doing okay for the most part, we're still behind on beavers. We have some kits coming up, but with all the additional water and farming and soon-to-be industry down here, we're definitely going to need more beavers. So let's just go ahead, put in another set of houses here. Let's do 3 more. And we'll make this one similar. Let's grab a roof. There we go. We want roofs on those. That can go there. That can go there. We'll grab a decoration block. There it is. And 1 by 1. Can we get that down? There we go. That's what we want. We'll do maybe... Nope, not the taller ones. Let's do the shorter ones. Something like this. There we go. For now, that'll be okay. Let's get the roof decorations in there as well. We want... there we go. Let's do roof decorations. Let's grab maybe a couple square chimneys on these. We'll put those in the back. We will toss in some round windows. So now they have kind of ground level apartments, I guess you could say. And once they get all of that in, we can put a little more stuff in here. For example, we need to get these in there. Let's get this here. We'll redraw our road around the back for now. And that should be fine. Oops, we definitely want... There we go. That's more stuff for them to get in. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Hopefully, once they get this in, we can get a couple more beavers to fill out some of the jobs that we're going to need around here. We've got a long drought started, so that's the perfect time to start on making a water farm. Not really, but it's done, so we might as well work on it. We're going to have to clean up right here. Actually, I think I'm going to have to change that. We're going to have to put one of you in here. We're going to have to put one of you in here. And let's change those probably for some ladders here. There we go. Grab those. You know what? We're going to have to use 2 of these. Let's see. Actually, let's also take another look and see what's in here. We might have the answer. I thought it might have a corner piece, but it doesn't have the corner piece. So we're just going to use a flat for that and call it a day. There we go. Let's get rid of all of this. And then we're going to take this out and we're going to invest in some bridges. There's our suspension bridges. I'm wondering if these bridges are slightly different somehow. I'm not sure. But we don't have any metal pieces, so we can't use those. Let's grab the 3 for now. And is that... That's just the right one. Okay, great. Well, then, they can work on that. Let's go ahead, put in our water dump here. We'll get one here to start down there. We'll get one here to fill that up. Now we need some staircases so beavers can get down here to plant. They don't necessarily need pathways to them. They just kind of need to be able to give beavers access to these areas. So let's see what kind of aquatic farmhouse range we have here. This one does need a road to it. And this goes down to almost exactly to the bridge there. So if we take another aquatic farmhouse and we say this, that'll overlap just a little bit and we should be good there. We'll take that off of there and I think that should turn out just fine. It might take them a long while, though, for these water dumps to actually fill up this large area. So what we're going to do there is grab our hauling post, which we don't have a hauling post yet. We're going to toss one in. Let's say that is very important. We're going to decrease the workers to 2, but say they're very important at the moment. And as we get more beavers, we'll probably take the importance of this down, but we'll increase the number of beavers that are in there. And hopefully that gets enough water up to these to actually get this filled. Our pumps are finally starting to drop some water in here. It's started to fill up, but it's going to be a long road before that's full. So I'm not going to get any importance yet on getting our aquatic farmhouses set up. However, now that we've got green land down here, these guys can finally start growing some of their own food. So let's find our farmhouses here and see if we can get maybe we'll go with one here And we'll go with one here and then one here just to cover all the bases. And let's connect those in real quick. Something like this. And something like this. There we go. And now we can put in some different crops in here. We will say we don't need a ton of carrots from here. So let's do carrots there. We'll do sunflowers down here. We'll do potatoes here. In fact, we'll do a little bit more on the potatoes, just in case. Those always are a pretty stable food source. And then we're actually going to start on wheat, I think. We'll start this right here. Get some wheat going for us. Now up here, we're going to do cattails for a good portion of this. There we go. And we're going to do some extra spatterdock too. And that should take care of some farming needs for us. We are going to need to get something in here to process the wheat eventually. We'll need some various grills and whatnot, but that's at least a good start there. With all this new stuff coming in, we are definitely going to need more storage here. So let's go ahead, put in a whole bunch more storage area. We have got, I'm going to do, let's see, do I want the gap to be right there? You know what? Yeah, let's just leave the gap right there. They're slightly off by one, and I'm not moving everything down, so we'll just leave that the way it is, and we can start filling these warehouses up. However, I do want access to maybe a second level or a higher level up here. So what I think I'm going to do here, let's first of all see how many more of these we need to get at least one of everything. I think this is logs, planks, treated planks. We're going to need scrap. We're going to need metal and dirt if we ever get to dirt. There we go. And it looks like that leads to right here in the right place. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try to make a spiral staircase. Now, I noticed something with the spiral staircases when I was trying to make some on a different playthrough. If you use these spiral staircases, the ones with the actual drawn pieces, I think you still have like the underpinning of it, but if you use these, you don't. So I am going to try and use these to make a proper staircase here. Now to do that, we just got to unlock this really. Go in there, grab another one of these. And there we go. One nice spiral staircase, and there's no extra underpinning here that might get in the way of something. We're going to grab our platforms. We're going to put platforms along the back here in case we ever want to make more storage. And we will just go from there. Our beavers are finally starting to plant our aquatic farms over here. It looks like we're just now getting some beavers caught up enough to get some of the planting done. Eventually, these will all be full, and that should take care of a lot. However, we've got all of this green land up here that we're not yet using. So we are going to put in some foresters up here. Let's see, how far do I need the forester to be all the way in the corner over there? Looks like right there. There we go. And how far did that cover? That covered out to about right there. So if we do another forester, let's say right here. There we go. That will cover a good portion. And the last forester that we're really going to need, let's do that right there. Now over here, we've got a couple of different things that we can put in. We're going to first do some oak trees. Let's see, pine, there's our oak. And I'm just going to fill this whole corner. Now, some of this corner, as you can see, doesn't always have water to it, but the pine or the oak should be just fine. It lasts pretty long without water. And honestly, we're just going to cut the trees down anyway. So if they die, it's not really a big deal. We'll put in a couple of these just so we know they get knocked down. And that should be good here. Here we are going to do a good deal of pine. In fact, we might fill in most of this right here with pine. And then we'll take and unlock our tapper shack. There we go. We'll toss it in the corner right there. Excellent. And that should be okay there. That gets us the pine resin that we're going to need. We are going to need some maple trees. Lots of maple trees. There we go. And we'll need a second tapper shack in here to get the maple. Now, we could have done chestnuts, but I think our large grove of chestnuts over here is going to last us for quite a while. And I would rather currently have the building material. If we ever change that, then we can easily change that over to chestnuts and just have them grow chestnuts there instead. So let's grab, before we forget, another tapper shack. And we will put you... nope, you don't cover everything. Let's see. If I put you here, nope. Can I put you... Yeah, let's just put you there. There we go. And that should cover just about everything. Yep, somebody's at least going to be bringing in stuff. And once they've got all that up and planted, we'll have plenty of maple syrup, plenty of pine resin, and some lumber to go as well. I am noticing this is quite a distance for beavers to travel to get some water and move some water around, so I think what we're going to do is try and give them a bit of a shortcut through here. Let's see if we can take a platform. We'll do something, well, maybe this. There we go. In fact, let's do one more of those. And then grab some stairs. We'll come up this way. And we will take this stair out. Or this tree out. There we go. We will put in stair. And we'll connect that in with another stair. And hopefully that makes the walk a little bit easier so that they can move that water a little bit faster. Took a look, and we definitely need more places to store some of this incoming food. We've got cattails that are ready to go, so figured I'd go ahead and take care of that. We've got a space in for, it's like dandelions. I don't remember putting that one in, but okay, we'll do that anyway. And we will put in for our wheat and our processed wheat, and then our bread. There we go. And now we just need our cattails, which are this, and we are going to need our flour for it. Did I put the wrong flour down there at one time? Wheat flour. We'll get it sorted out here. But we're going to add a whole bunch more storage here, and hopefully we can make this place kind of a food distribution center, which would be kind of ironic considering how desolate this place really started. I went ahead and added in 2 more water pumps here. These 4 ran out of straw length, so we're just going to put a couple more in here so at least some water can still be coming in. And then again, as the water level decreases, we'll just turn on the ones that we need and go from there, hopefully. However, I think that's going to do it for today. We've got all of our terraces in. This place is bringing in quite a bit of food, and it's going to bring in quite a bit of supplies. Next time, we're going to be working in the industry a little bit. We don't have metal yet, so it'll be one of the first times that I think I've ever built industry without any metal blocks, so that's going to be interesting. But we'll get started on that, and hopefully, eventually, we'll get to start moving out across the map. But like I said, that's going to do it for this time, so just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!